kind of magic that lives in simple things, the way a pine cone glitters in the frost, or how an old jar can sparkle like a lantern when you light it with love. This is the story about that kind of magic, the kind that does not come from money or malls, but from imagination. In a quiet little town at the edge of a pine forest lived a woman named Clara. She loved Christmas, not for the gifts, for the noise, but for the feelings of warmth that filled the air when people decorated their homes. But this year was different. Work had been slow, and she did not have extra money for new ornaments or shiny garlands. Still, Clara could not imagine a Christmas without decoration. So, one cold morning, she wrapped herself in an old wool shawl and stepped into the woods behind her cottage. The snow was soft under her boots, and the air smelled of pine and hops. As she walked, she noticed pine cones scattered everywhere. Big ones, small ones, some perfect, some broken. She picked one up and turned it in her hand. It looked like a tiny Christmas tree, rough, brown, and strong, and that's when it struck her. What if, she thought, I make my Christmas from the forest? Clara spent hours collecting pine cones, falling twice, and a few dry berries left on the branches. She took them home and laid them on her old wooden table. Her table houses smelled of wood smoke and cinnamon tea as she began her work. She cleaned the pine cones carefully, brushed off the dirt, and placed them near the fire to dry. When they opened up beautifully, she took a small jar of glue, some leftover gold paint, and a handmade of glitter she had saved from last year. Bit by bit, she painted the edges of each pine cone, turning them into tiny stars of the forest. When she finished, she tied little loops of jute and twine around them, creating handmade ornaments that looked like they had been kissed by winter itself. She smiled softly. They are not store-bought, she whispered, but they shine just the same. Her next idea was simple. A pinecone wreath. She found an old wire hanger, bent it into a circle, and tied the pine cones to it with twine. Between each pine cone, she added pieces of the red cloth, dry leaves, and small wooden beads from a broken necklace. When she hung it on her door, the wreath looked rustic and beautiful, a perfect blend of nature and heart. The night her neighbor Mrs. Turner stopped by. "Oh, Clara, where did you buy that lovely wreath?" she asked. Clara smiled shyly. "I made it from pine cones, just the ones that fall near the forest path." Mr. Turner's eyes softened. "You made this? My dear, it's more beautiful than anything from the store." Word spread through the town. People began visiting Clara's cottage, curious about her pinecone crafts. She showed them how to make simple decoration, pinecone angels using a small beads for a head and white cloth for wings. Pinecone candles made by placing a small candles in the center of a cluster of cones. Pinecones garlands tied with jute and decorated with the tiny dried oranges and berries. Soon the whole neighborhood was crafting together, laughing, sharing tea, and turning what they found into beauty. Oh, Christmas evening, Clara stepped outside and looked around. Every house glowed softly with handmade pinecone ornaments hanging from doors, windows, and trees. The street smelled of pine and homes. Children were running around with pinecones bells they had made, shaking them and singing songs. It was a fancy Christmas, but it was real. It was theirs. Clara stood beneath her old pine tree where snowflakes fell slowly through she branches. She looked at her hands, rough from work but warm with joy. She thought about how she had a small given up, how she had once believed that beauty needed money, but the pine cones had taught her something else. The beauty grows quietly, waiting for someone to notice it. That night, as the village lights dimmed and the star filled the sky, Clara placed one golden pine cone on her windowsill. The candle beside flickered, and for a moment it seemed as though the pine cone itself was glowing, reflecting every bit of love and effort she had put into it. Sometimes the smaller things carry the biggest story. A pine cone from the ground became the decoration that brought a village together. A woman who had nothing created joy for everyone around her. And that is the true spirit of Christmas, not in how much we spend, but in how much heart we pour into what we make. From that year on, the people of that little town had a new tradition. Every Christmas, instead of buying decorations, they went into the forest, families, friends, and children, to gather pinecone and create something new. They called it the Pinecone Christmas, and each time they hung a pinecone on their tree, they remembered Clara, the woman who taught them that joy does not make from perfection but from creation. So this is the Christmas you feel you don't have enough. Remember Clara's story and look for your pine cones, because sometimes the smallest things we find can bring the greatest glow of all. Cozy storytelling with fine cone decoration idea. I hope you like that. Hope you enjoying this video. Thank you. Be a part of this journey. Have a very nice and very good day. May your home fulfill with craft, love, and happiness, togetherness, and many more you want to have in your life. God bless you all. Take care. Wishing you a very happy